are live. Whoever pops in first, if you could please let me know if you can hear me okay, that would be great. Looks like I'm about 45 seconds behind. Very impromptu, hopefully. I get some people in. Hi, Cynthia. Yay. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Bobby from Michigan. Do I have Michigan on here? I do. How is everybody today? Let me put this on silent. Oh my gosh, it looks like it started right off the hop with ads. I am so sorry. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, we'll just give it a little bit of time for some to get in here. I actually have no mail to open. I'm just going to talk about some of the tutorials coming up and classes coming up, and to go over our subscriber map. Oh my gosh, I updated it today with everybody's comments saying where they were from, and it is just mind-blowing how far the internet reach is. Hi Sherry, how are you? So yeah, I know, pop in where you're from in case I don't have you on the map. I already have Michigan, I see. I will show the map later on when we get a few more people on. I'm back from Alaska. It was a great cruise, I have to say. It was a fun and relaxing week full of naps and food and whales and otters and seals and porpoises. It was so much, and people, of course. It was so much fun. Great birthday / anniversary present. Spent my birthday was May 1st, spent it on the boat, which was good. Oh, Dawn's muted me again. That's fine. Yay. Dawn is one of my admins. Give us a shout out if you're joining us. I'm fantastic, thanks, Sherry. Well rested, was a much needed holiday. You can see I've cleaned my studio. Amazing, like my carpet's even clean. That rarely happens. I'm just starting to prep for classes that are May classes starting on Thursday. I still have to do the Mr. Heckles tutorial for that class, which I'm going to do after this. I just finished posting the Neo Crossbody bag, which will be our Tuesday classes, which start next Tuesday, the 14th. That'll be a 3-class bag, where the Mr. Heckles will be a 4-class bag. For anybody wondering what I'm talking about when I talk about classes, that's the classes on the membership side of the channel, where we sew along live and with one another, and there's some updates. Super exciting stuff to announce. We'll just let a few more people pop in, and then we will talk about all of that. Where's everybody from? Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, Alaska. Actually, Alaska wasn't, because I live in British Columbia. Alaska and northern British Columbia are very similar landscape-wise. I mean, we just went along lower, like southern Alaska, like Juneau, Sitka, and Ketchikan, as my shirt is from Ketchikan. This was my favorite little city, was Ketchikan, which is really just northern BC, like same kind of landscape. Prince Rupert, Prince George, the coastal things there. But it was so nice. Minnesota. I think I have Minnesota already. What are the abbreviations for Minnesota? I have an MS. I don't know what that stands for. I still have to get North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas, MS, whatever that is. South Carolina. I'm terrible with US Geography. Canada, we're still missing Newfoundland and Labrador, New Brunswick, Yukon Territories, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut. And once we have all those, I have all of Canada. Minnesota is MN. I have that one already. Yep. We saw Wales. MS is Mississippi. Ah, gotcha. I don't have Mississippi yet. Oh, is it Missouri? I mean, I just end up Googling it to find out what it is. So, as you all know, I am Canadian, so I'm still learning my U.S. states, I guess. We didn't study too much of that in school. A little bit. I know the West Coast pretty well. That's about it. Yay! It feels like a hot minute since I've sewn anything last. I got to finish sewing. Our classes last week, or before I went away, was the Aries crossbody. I still have to finish the strap, but this is the one I did in class. And this is the one I made for the tutorial. This was such a fun sew. So I will be doing my crossbody strap after this video and get that all done. Hi, Barbie. How are you? Barbie, we need to have a powwow to figure out how we're going to do side by side, but it'll probably be more in June now. I don't believe it's already May 7th. Like, where is the time going? Barbie and I are going to try to figure out how to do a side by side. So our challenge right now is neither of us have the paid version of StreamYard, but that's like $500 Canadian for StreamYard. Which I don't use that often. So we're going to come up with a different way to do it. We just got to figure it out. I might have to talk to my computer smart son to figure that out. Hi, Diane. How are you? I have a few ideas, Barbie, but I don't know if you want to do them because it means that you will have to download some programs, but they're free. But we'll talk about it. We'll do a FaceTime sometime and figure it all out. Yay. Okay, so why don't we take a look at this map? And anybody that is watching now or later on when this is no longer live, if you see somewhere you live missing, please, please, please leave it in the comments for me so I can scratch it out. And I will show you guys all what I mean. Let me just change my view here. Let me change it here. Okay, can everybody see my map there? You can see my iced coffee here. So this is my world map of my bag making friends. So yes, I do feel very rested. Thank you. Look how much more we scratched off. Now, poor New Zealand, I guess in my pictures, my camera cut off New Zealand. New Zealand, look, you're there. You're there. I promise you, you're there. You were scratched off before, I think, everybody else almost. So yeah, we have added, again, so I was looking at Canada. So we're missing New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut for Canada. For the states, we're missing North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas. This is what we were just talking about if you're just joining. I do not know the abbreviations for the US states. Now this is LA, and I know that's not Los Angeles because that's in California. Is that Louisiana maybe? Maybe? And then MS, which I don't know if that's Mississippi or Missouri, is in between Arkansas and Alabama, if you guys can help me. Hi, Sherry. South Carolina, VT, is that Vermont, I think? ME, I don't know what ME is. So I'm missing MAE, and then, of course, New Brunswick. Look at, we got Brazil, Argentina, and you can't see in the little teeny tiny islands here. I have Puerto Rico, and there was another one right here. I can't remember what it was called. Little teeny tiny one there as well. LA is Louisiana, ME is Maine. Oh, Maine. I always forget about Maine. Then we got this little teeny tiny island. I'm learning so much new stuff. Right here is a little country called Mauritius. I think I had 3 people from there. I don't remember what that is. There's something in there. I'm just learning so much about everything. But we got South Africa, Namibia, Nigeria, Ghana, almost all of Australia, but I need somebody from Tasmania. LA's Louisiana, MS is Mississippi. Awesome. Yay! Oh, look at Barbie's helping me with my geography lesson. I have to get Ireland still. I am Irish. Come on, my Irish people. I want to scratch off Ireland. So if you see somewhere that is gray that you are from, please do leave me messages. I am testing all of you US citizens, yes. I also have a little map. It's on my wall there. You've probably seen it in some of my videos. You can kind of see it in behind me here. And I scratched off all of the places that I have been personally. And I got to scratch off Alaska. Even though I didn't go to Northern Alaska, it still counts. Where else do we got? We got France. We got Spain was a new one. Portugal. India. Indonesia. I think that's all Indonesia. Yes, I want to fill this up. I got Japan. So exciting, and it is so amazing to see where all of our bag making friends are from. So again, if you don't see place that I've scratched up, please do shout it out so I can scratch it off. You can help me find it, or put it down in the comments so I can scratch it off in as they come through. Isn't that cool? So cool. I had no idea I had people watching me from Argentina. That is so amazing. It's amazing everywhere. It's just, I don't know. It just warms my heart that everybody is watching the channel from all these places, and it brings all of us together, people from all different walks of life, and we are bag making friends. So I just wanted to share the update of the map because I updated it. You can see quite a bit more is filled in than the last video about a month ago. Yeah. I wonder if anybody even lives in Greenland. Does anybody know? Do people live in Greenland? I mean, I can look it up, but... So we'll see. But yes, almost have all the states. Come on, Canadians. I'm not sure how many bag makers are in Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut, but there's got to be some of us up there somewhere. Yay. Okay, let me put this back up to my face. Isn't that a fun thing, though? I'm really enjoying this map. This was my husband's idea, and I just think it's great to know how we are all coming together, where everybody is. Look at you, world traveler. Hi, Kasaya. Actually, this isn't my traveling map. This is the map of people who have told me where they live through the lives. So we are tracking where our bag making friends all are. Yes, people live in Greenland. So places I've been to Alaska last week. I haven't been to very many places in the States. I've been to China, just to the Hong Kong airport counts. Yes, this is bag makers where they are. Happy belated birthday, Kasaya, my almost birthday twin. I believe you're May 3rd and I'm May 1st. I'm a little bit older than you though. I turned 49. It's my last year in my 40s. Oh my goodness. Hi, Linda. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with everybody. So definitely, if you're watching this after the fact, make sure you shout out where you are so I can scratch off your state or your country or province or continent or what have you. That would be amazing. Yay. Okay, so before we just get too chit-chatty, oh, thank you so much. Happy birthday to you too, Kasaya. So again, we just finished, before I went to Alaska, we finished up our April bags, which were, let's see if I even remember what they were. It was the Aries crossbody bag. Oh, and the Rosie sling bag. Okay, so the Rosie, I made the Beatles one, and it was that was a present for myself. I can't tell you guys, on the cruise, I had about 7 people asking if they could buy it off of me. I'm like, this is my bag. I'd never make myself bags, but it was so popular. Everybody loved it. So I made it out of the glitter vinyl from Galaxy Customs, and then I had the Beatles as the front pocket for, it's upstairs. it's in the tutorial that I got from Fangirl Fabrics. And yeah, it was a hit. Everybody wanted it. So, yeah, so that really warmed my heart. Unfortunately, everybody's like, can we place an order? So I did get a couple orders to do later on for some Canadians because my business license does not allow me to sell any of my makes outside of the country. My business insurance would go from like $500 a year up to $4,000 a year if I was going to sell over the border. So no, I just keep my makes to Canada. But if you're ever in Canada, you do want one of them, I can ship them anywhere in Canada. I just can't ship them to the States. So yeah, the Rosie sling, yeah, everybody was blown away by it, and everybody wanted one on the Holland America cruise line to Alaska. So it was a perfect bag. I'm a big bag girl, so it was very weird just having a small bag, but I can see why it's necessary when you're traveling or what have you. It saved me. Dave took along his, I made him the large size of the Retro Tech bag by Can Do Patterns. It's the first time he's ever had a man bag. He wasn't sure he was going to like carrying a man bag, but he was so glad that he had it because I didn't have my big purses for him to throw all of his stuff in. So he got to carry his own stuff. But he says he will use that for travel going forward. It was an eye-opener for him too, having a sling bag. So it was really, really cool. Okay, let's talk about make classes and made tutorials. So again, the classes are for the membership side of the channel. So again, you can go to the main page, you can hit join if you want to see the different tiers of classes that we do have. The base tier, which is the Beans Peeps Club, that is to see the sneak peek of the tutorials that I made for the classes, because if I do not have a tutorial for a class that's voted in, again, I don't choose the bags, they are voted in by all of you. That tutorial is exclusive to the membership side of the channel until classes end. So I just posted today the Neo Crossbody by Car Threads. This is what we're going to be making on Tuesdays. This is going to be a 3-class bag. It'll be starting on next Tuesday, May 14th, I believe it is, 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we will be doing that over the next 3. If you want a sneak peek of the tutorial, it is up, but it's for the base membership, which is $4.99, that gets you access to a sneak peek of these tutorials. Otherwise, it will go live June 1st for this tutorial to the public side. Thursdays, I have not done the tutorial for it yet, but it was voted in by all of you. The Mr. Heckles bag by Sincerely Jen. I have it all cut out, and I'm going to start filming and sewing that up this afternoon, and I will have it up Thursday to be ready for the classes that will be starting Thursdays. So the Thursday classes is Mr. Heckles bag by Sincerely Jen. The Tuesdays is the Neo Crossbody by Car Threads. So yeah, that's the plan for that. Those are tutorials that will be up by the end of the month for all of you to see. I do have a couple other tutorials, of course, coming up, which you will see as they come. My tutorials release on Saturdays. Thank you, Dawn, for posting that. June bags have also been voted in already. Oh my gosh, you guys, you warm my heart so much. Okay, so the Thursday bag, which Thursdays is our biggest class, that is tier number 3. You guys voted in the Pin It Up Patterns Aviatrix bag. That is mine and Anna's second pattern through our Pin It Up Patterns pattern company. And thank you so much. I was blown away. It was nominated. I'm like, yay, it made top 5. And then when we moved it from the Facebook side to the YouTube side for final vote, it won by like 52%. Anna and I wanted to cry, and we are just so happy it was voted in. Now I do have a tutorial for it, so that will not result in an extra tutorial in June, but we do have coupon code for that, and you do not need to be a member to enjoy the coupon codes I get. Designers are always so generous, and whenever one of their bags is voted into the classes, they give me a coupon code, which is good for everybody. Subscribers, members, everybody. So a of course, Anna and I are going to do that for you too. So again, you do not have to be a member to take advantage of this. Maybe if Dawn can post it to me, that would be great. I do have it posted all down in the description as well. So the Thursday bag for June, so you can get the pattern and all the materials ready to go for the Aviatrix crossbody bag, is Pin It Up 15 to get 15% off of the Aviatrix crossbody bag pattern. Now you can find all of that on the Galaxy Customs website. We have it all on Anna's website there. And if you go through the menu, you'll see Pin It Up patterns, and that'll take you to our whole 2 patterns, which is the Up and Away handbag and of course the Aviatrix, which we released a month or so ago. There's a couple tutorials out there. Barbie actually has one on there. Jill from Kite Co Creates did one for us, which was amazing. Sandra from Sewing Room of Garner actually did a live sew with that. So thank you so much, ladies, for wanting to do a tutorial on our patterns. Thank you, Dawn. So Dawn has posted the link to that pattern and the Pin It Up 15. Again, go take advantage, support us, boost our egos a little bit. We're super proud of our pattern. We haven't had any negative feedback or anything, just all positive things to say, which makes me think that we are on the right track. And of course, when you are making that, you can definitely join the classes, the live classes in Thursday, on Thursdays in June, to sew that along with me and everybody else live that's a member. Or if you are making, and if you ever have a question or you're stuck on something, reach out to me. My email is down below in the description of this video. You can email us from the pattern, even it says there, or you can get me on Facebook. If you're part of my bag makers group there, you'll definitely find me there. So, okay. Now for the Tuesday bag in June, oh, we're revisiting an oldie but a goodie. I haven't made one of these, I think, since, I don't even know if I made one on my industrial machines yet, but we are doing, and I'm super excited for this, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. Let me look. It's a Bagstock Designs. We're doing the fancy version. Let me look down in this description here to get it. My brain just shut off. Let's see. The Pelican Tote by Bagstock Designs. Now, this is a free pattern, which is great, but you need to download 2 parts to this. So I have a tutorial for this one already, so I won't be making another one. And I mean, when you revisit that tutorial, it is when I was in the hallway and I didn't have all the cameras set up. I don't even know if I was on my Titan. I'm gonna have to revisit my tutorial myself because I have not visited that bag in a long time. All I know is that I made so many of those at the beginning of my bag making career. It was one of my top sellers. So yeah, so we're going to be doing the fancy version. So if you go to Bagstock Designs, you're going to see the Pelican Tote. And there's like 3 versions. You're going to download the main version. Thank you, Dawn. She's just posted that for us. And then you're going to see the fancy add-ons. So we're doing the recessed zipper version with the fancy straps. It's so pretty that way and so classy, or fun, or whatever you want it to be. I tend to do my Pelican Totes all in solid vinyls. But yeah, so that is what we're going to be doing in June for our Tuesday classes. So I'm excited for that. We haven't even started doing our Thursday or May classes yet. Again, first May class will be this Thursday for class 1 of Mr. Heckles. And then next Tuesday, the 14th, we will start on the Neo Crossbody. The Neo Crossbody. The Neo Crossbody. Neo Crossbody will be a 3 class, so 3 Tuesdays in a row, and Mr. Heckles I think will be 4. So yay! Now with that in mind, July is coming up, and as you guys know, July and December are my sort of months off. So that's where I take a month off from going live with the classes, but we still do have classes. So, but they're teacher's choice. I think I know which bags I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to share them until June, because then I will be getting you guys discount codes for those bags in July as well. So you will not see a vote for nominations on the Facebook side, and you won't see anything moving over to the YouTube side for July voting on the 15th either, because I will be choosing those ones. And I promise I will make them good ones. One of them I know you guys really want. Also, you may have noticed if you're on the public side of the channel that you are able to see new classes that are coming up every month. Now, these are classes that are replays of classes that are 18 months or older. So the way the memberships work is we have our Tuesday and Thursday membership line, which gets you both classes, Tuesday and Thursday classes. We have, which is tier 5. We have our tier 3 class, which is just Thursday classes. Unfortunately, I can't have just a Tuesday class because of the way the tier 6 system works in YouTube. It doesn't let you have two of the same. So you either have the Thursday classes, which is our biggest class, or you can have Tuesday and Thursday classes, and then you get the best of all worlds. Then tier number 2 is the 6 to 11 month old classes, which are the classes that are 6 to 11 months old. You can see them then. So anybody that is a Thursday person that isn't part of the Tuesday classes, that also gets you to see the replays of those Tuesday classes. So anybody that's part of tier number 2 gets to see all of the class replays that are 6 to 11 months old. And then the Beans Peeps Club, which is the base tier for $4.99 a month. That's where you get a sneak peek of the tutorials before they launch after classes to the public side. And you get to see all of the class replays that are a year to 17 months old. So you get to see all of the classes at that point, but of course you're not participating live just because they are in replay. And then once they're 18 months old, did I say that right? Yeah. And then once they're 18 months old, they go to the public side. So everybody gets something out of the membership side or the classes. It just matters if you're a member, you get to participate live with them. Now, talking about that, we tried something super exciting. So in the memberships side, like the members, we were all talking about how it would be so cool if we could see each other and talk to each other if we wanted. Now, it's completely optional. I found a way to integrate Zoom into my recording software when I go live. So now, starting this month, if you want to be live, now you don't have to show your face or anything. It could just be speaker. We will have a Zoom window open on the live classes. So anybody that wants to be part of it, you will be heard and you will be seen through the live classes. I think we had about 9 people participating. We tried it out with a Tuesday class just to kind of give it a, did we do it on Tuesday and Thursday class, or did we just do it the Tuesday class? I don't remember. That was before I went to Alaska. My brain is on vacation still. But it was really, really cool. Now, we are still working out bugs. I am trying to figure out my microphone situation and all. But it was really great because there's such lag when you're doing a live that people, I could be like 3 steps ahead and then they're like, wait, I need help with this. Can you explain this again? Where if they're on the Zoom side, they can stop me live. So that's just awesome. Yeah, we just did it on the Tuesday class. Okay. So that is what we're going to be doing for May. So anybody that is a member, and you can see who are members because I got the little symbols beside their names there. What I'll be doing is coming on 15 minutes early before classes to get the Zoom classroom all set up. I will be putting the Zoom link into the class chat on YouTube, so you can click on that and get all situated, and then we get going. But if you don't want to be part of the Zoom, you can just continue as it is. Now, I know I'm really chatty, aren't I? On that note, we do have the coffee account, and that is where some of you show your support. You donate to the channel. Now, the coffee money always goes back into the channel. I do not take the coffee money as a paycheck for myself. I take that to buy equipment to make the channel and the videos better. That is where we got the lighting in here. If you guys remember where we started in the hallway where it was dark, I was doing everything with my phone. I don't even use my phone for doing videos anymore. The coffee bought 1, 2, 3 webcams, which I do all of my views with. It bought my Yeti microphone for when I do my voiceover with, so it has nice and crisp sound. What else has the coffee account bought? Lots of cables. What else did it buy us? I don't even remember. But it's just helped make things all better. So currently the coffee account is actually saving for a Mac Studio computer, which will make the videos even better because it's made for streaming and made for filming. Right now I use my MacBook Air and it does the job. It's pretty good, but we're still a ways away. But I've just failed. I need to let you guys know I did draw some of that money from that coffee account because I bought a portable monitor to use alongside. I have my big monitor over here, which you guys can't see. It's a giant one. And then I have my laptop monitor, which I'm looking at here because it's that webcam that I'm using. But the one problem that we were having, and even in these lives sometimes, it's hard for me to read the live chat. I got another monitor for when we're doing classes that I can have the YouTube chat live. So what happened was, we ended up having an issue where I turned off all of the sound when I moved to the machine, and the poor YouTube people couldn't hear me, but the people on Zoom, of course, could. And I didn't notice it in time because the chat was so small. So I've got another screen coming for that. It was only $129. I didn't spend a fortune, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I took that money out of the coffee account to buy something else to help make the classes better. And it will also help make these lives better because I will have more screens. Now I do have my iPad over by my 1541, and that is so when I'm at that machine, when I'm doing live shows, if I'm doing live shows or the classes, I can see the chat over there because I can't move my laptop back and forth because it's hooked to all of the things. So I'm excited for that. That comes tomorrow. Oh, it was Thursday class. Okay, Dawn. I knew it was one of the classes. So yeah, I have that coming. So we'll be trying that on Thursday. I am going to try, I'm not going to promise to do a few public live shows. You know me, I'm not one that really does live shows often. I prefer to do the structured tutorials. That's another thing to talk about. So some of you probably saw my post about getting a few nasty comments about my camera views. And it was only like a couple people, so it really shouldn't have bothered me as it was. But this channel isn't only my channel, it is our channel. So I wanted to make sure that everybody likes my format. And what the main complaint was during my tutorials, when I'm at my flatbed machine, I have the two views, the one that's over the shoulder and the one that's facing the machine, which is up in the top corner. I had people saying they were never going to watch me again because they hated the two cameras. I understand a few people talk to me that sometimes it messes with their OCD a little bit, and I get that. But that was something that was voted in 2 years ago because as a YouTuber, it is so hard to please everybody. So you'll see when I started out, I used to have just one camera and they were different views. And I'd have one where it was face on the machine. Everybody's like, well, we want over the shoulder. And then I did just over the shoulder. And everybody's like, I want the face on. And it's like, which do I do? Which do I do? So that's when I purchased the extra cameras to be able to do both. So when I'm at the machine, you can see the over the shoulder and what the needle's doing, as well as the face on. And the face on is mainly to show you my hand placement of how I'm feeding it through the machines. Now, so I did put it to vote, and I am happy to say that 16% of people hate the two views, and everybody else wants me to keep it exactly as it is. But this is what I'm going to do for those 16% of you. That top left-hand one where it's the front of my machine, I'm going to make that square just a little bit smaller. So maybe it won't be as confusing to see the over the shoulder with the square being there almost right by the needle. So I'm going to make that box a little bit smaller. So the front view will be smaller, but you're still going to be able to see my hand placement and how I'm moving the bag through the machine, which I honestly think is important, especially when it comes to binding and all that. Sometimes to see how you're holding it and everything, which you can't see from the over the shoulder view, is very, very useful. in bag making, in my honest opinion. You guys chime in if I'm completely off track here. I know the over the shoulder is great because everybody wants to see what that needle is doing and how you're keeping that seam allowance and all that. So I really don't want to get rid of the views because I do think it's beneficial for everything. But I am going to do that. I'm going to start that with the Mr. Heckles tutorial of making that one camera view just a little bit smaller. So maybe it won't be as bad for those that are struggling with seeing the two views. Now, if you are ever unhappy or anything with any of my content, please don't leave nasty comments in the comments. I have my email for you guys there for a reason. Shoot me an email so I can explain what it is and I can actually take the feedback. I take your feedback very much to heart. And I am such a people pleaser that I just want to make all of you so happy. So knowing those 16% or whatever it was that I said are unhappy with me, it's killing me inside. Like, look, I'm almost going to cry. That's my problem. I am a people pleaser. I don't like people not liking what I do and being upset with me. So, thank you, Dawn. Dawn says you have to do what you have, what your heart is telling you, Brandy. This is your livelihood. It is. I do this full time. This is my full-time job. Teaching the classes is my income. Thank you, everybody that's a member. Of course, everybody that subscribes, that all helps me too because that gets me the monetization. That gets my channel out there. So please do make sure you do like and subscribe. As you know, I'm very transparent. I'm very much an open book. And that's why I felt I needed to come on and talk about this, just because I know a couple of you are upset. And it was more that I saw people posting on other YouTubers' sites about hating my channel. And I messaged some people. But yeah, it's hurtful. So, and I know Kasaya understands, and Barbie, because we're all YouTubers and we all just want to make everybody happy. So that is my little rant on that. I apologize if that was a little bit wordy. I just want to let you guys know that I do hear you. I put it to vote because I want to give you guys what you want to see. Dawn says, you have no idea how much upsets Brandy when she gets nasty comments. Yes, it does. No need to be nasty. Just talk like grown-ups, right? So yeah. So I wanted to let you guys know that I took the vote. I found out what the majority wanted, but at the same time, for the rest of you that do not like the multiple views, I wanted to also come up with maybe a possible, maybe not a full solution, but maybe something that will attract you back to my tutorials, because I know some of you had said you didn't like the double views and that you were no longer going to be watching my videos because of it and that you were going to miss it. There's no reason to miss it. Another thing you can do is when you're watching on your iPad, if there are the two screens, you can actually zoom in just to what you want to see. So you could zoom in and not see that other little box if you don't want to. And these are things where you can message me and I can give you solutions that you may not have thought of to help you enjoy the content as well. So I hope that is all great. I hope that wasn't too wordy. I just felt like I needed to get that off my chest. So that's what I came home from my vacation to. So I'm like, no, don't be unhappy with me. Yes. Now, what else were we talking about? Anything else exciting coming up? Let's see. My vacation's over because I went to Alaska. Favorite place in Alaska was Ketchikan of the places we went. Juneau, I saw the whales. That was amazing. I got over my fear of the ocean a little bit to see those whales. It was pretty. We saw 6 whales come up multiple times. It was magical. Did I buy anything bag making wise in Alaska? No. Alaska's really expensive. I actually didn't find anything bag making wise there. I did find yarn and stuff, but I didn't buy any. It was really expensive, so I just couldn't justify spending that much money when I could get it for half price at home. So what else? So yes, I talked about the new screen I have coming. The coffee account, again, if you want to support the channel, you can always give me a cup. I know. Let's give away some memberships. I am going to give away, and it comes out of my pocket, 5, well, we'll see how many I do. Some base memberships, which is the $4.99 a month membership. You can only win this if you aren't a member already. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. Nope, that's not how I do it. I gotta remember how to do it. 1 second. Close. Reward you guys for listening to me. Membership. No, that's not what I want. There it is. Membership gifting. Bear with me. I am going to give away 10 today. So let's start with 5 because I don't know how many non-members are on here. So let's gift 5 base memberships. So this will get you the live replays of classes that are a year or older. Hello, Allison. As well as sneak peeks to any tutorials that are coming out. Hi, Cindy. So let's see. This is just random that YouTube does when I tell it to. So we have Regis 7, Cynthia V, Christine Sovich, Sylvia Cruz, and that girl. Those are all new names. Nice. There you go. You guys get some base memberships to my channel. So make sure you check out that content that gets to you for a month. Let's go right in and we will give away 5 more because I'm feeling generous. Here we go. Gift 5 now. Here we go. 5 more people to get base memberships to the channel. We have Frankie and Lou, Kathleen, Elle, Stephanie, and Carla. Congrats. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. Congratulations. I hope you guys like the month of Beans Peeps Club. Again, that's the $4.99 a month membership that gets you the replays of classes that are a year old. Hi, Marion. Hi, Jennifer. Old to the channel, so you get to see the sneak peeks as well as the older class replays. Let me know what you think. It kind of gives you a taste of what being in the classes is, even though you won't be able to participate live. So, but congratulations, everybody. I do hope you enjoy that. Yeah. What else to talk about? Again, I have no mail to open. I'm going to go back down to the map view because we have some new people joining us here. All you new people, please tell me if you're from any of these places that are gray so I can scratch it out. And this is our subscriber reach for the channel of all of our bag making friends on the Beans Bags subscriptions here, subscribers, and I want to be able to mark off the whole world. So take a peek, tell me if there's anywhere I am missing, and I may need your help to tell me. Knitting projects, oh dear. Oh, Dawn, I've fallen so far behind on my knitting projects. I'm doing socks regularly. I'm still working on my cable scarf. I'm still working on a sweater. I'm still working on my scrap gun. But yeah, mainly just socks. I haven't had too much time to do much knitting lately. Yay. Does anybody, where are you from? Am I missing anybody on this map? Again, if you're watching this after the fact, please do put it down in the comments where you're from, and then I can scratch you off. I need Tasmania because it's the only part of Australia that is not scratched off. Look at that. That's driving me nuts. Anybody from Tasmania? Do people live in Tasmania? I think so. Yay. So yeah. I have exciting news for June. I am going to Galaxy Customs headquarters. Anna and I are getting together. I really want Ireland. That's the land of my ancestors, and I don't have Ireland right there. I need Ireland. I'm Irish. Come on, bring me Ireland. New York. I think I have New York. I have New York already, but yay, welcome Cindy from Fortsville, New York. Yeah, so from June 9th to June 14th, I am going to be in Ontario. Anna and I are going to be going off-grid to her cottage to plan more pin-it-up patterns. We live across the country from each other. I'm in British Columbia. I think I'm like 3,700 kilometers away from her in Ontario. So we've decided once a year we are going to get together at one of our places and we are going to concentrate on pattern design for pin it up patterns. We do have a new pattern hopefully coming out in June that we are working on. So far, Anna and I have been going back and forth and coming up with great things just by FaceTime. It hasn't gone to testers yet, but it should be soon. So my testers, please be ready. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. But we want to get our designs, a next year's worth of designs all hashed out on paper and everything. So really looking forward to that. On that note, in June, there will be no classes that week. Both of the bags that we are doing in June should be 3-class bags. So that shouldn't be a problem at all. We will just be skipping classes that week. And then if we need more classes, then we'll have a makeup class at some point in time. But so that's my exciting stuff coming up in June. That's all I have for exciting stuff. Can't wait for the next pattern. Yeah, let me put this back up to the face. So yes, anybody, if you have a grayed out area, shout out where you are so I can mark you off. I'm excited for the next one too. It's a hard one to write, but we're figuring it out. We're a good team. Yeah, and then besides that, it's camping for the summer on the weekends. If we're not on fire, we're already going to be hitting 30 degrees Celsius at the end of this week here. So I am fearful for another fire season, but we'll get through like we always do. And I have, again, tutorial. Every Saturday is when my tutorials launch at 8 a.m. Pacific time. I'm trying to have one coming out every Saturday for you guys. There is one coming this Saturday, and then I got to start working on some more. Now, another thing that's good about Beans Peeps Club is because I schedule those tutorials to release on Saturdays, I store them in the Beans Peeps Club membership until those launch days. So you do get sneak peeks of tutorials that I start backlogging to get ahead of the game before they actually launch to the public side. So any questions, comments, or concerns? I'm sorry I haven't been shopping. I haven't bought anything. I did get my Galaxy Customs order, but it was mostly stuff I had shown already. It was just stuff I bought from the retail of her pre-order, and I put it all away without thinking about doing a live. And I haven't bought anything since, so yay! How long have we been in here? I am not sure. About 45 minutes, I guess. Any questions, comments, concerns? So nice to see some new names there. Again, if you haven't already, please do join my Facebook group. It's linked down below in the description. I want to see all of your makes. That is where we do the votes for what tutorials I will be doing for classes, which is great for the membership side as well as the public side. Saving money is good. Yes, it is good. Saving money for the next Galaxy Customs pre-order. I don't know when that's happening, but I know I have all of my little vinyl cubbies full. They're full, overflowing full. So I got to start using up some of that before I can order more. So I got some bag making to do. Here's a question for you guys. Who would like me to try to do? You're very welcome, Cynthia. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you have any questions at all about it, okay? I always say, this is always a New Year's resolution, and I'm just failing at it. I mean, I do have the live sews with the membership side. What do you guys prefer? Would you, like, I am always going to do the tutorials. The tutorial format is my preferred format, but would you guys, when I'm making like a customer bag or something, would you like me to go live doing it? Not to promise that I won't get a whole bag done during a 2-hour live. I'm not as fast as some of the other live YouTubers out there that can sew a bag in 2 hours. I don't know how you do it. I'm a little slower. But yeah, to go live and chat and sew at the same time, is that something you guys would like to see? I have a few bags that I'm making for clients that I've already done tutorials for and all. So I was thinking that if I could bring myself to get out of my PJs and get all done up and come and do some live sews, that might be fun to do. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try really, really hard. Really, really hard. I do have, what do I have coming up? I have a Yoshi coming up. I have a Mercury bag coming up. I don't know. I don't have everything written down. I'm looking at my calendar over there to see what else I have. Yes, you would like to see that? Okay, you guys have to be gentle with me because I'm not very fast. That would be great. Watch me do a customer's bag. Now, the members in classes get to see me do customer bags a lot because a lot of the time the bag I am making for class is a customer bag. It's really interesting doing client custom bags because it does show you different ideas of fabric combinations that you may not have been able to, you wouldn't have come up with on your own. Like me, I'm very you'll see me doing my bags mainly in neutral colors and one color and all that. That's just me. I love the Mercury too. Oh, I took my Mercury bag. I made that light pink Mercury bag that has a video for, and that was my carry-on bag, and it was perfection. Love it. It's a great bag. The large size one. I will have to make a small size one. Maybe I'll make a small size one live one day. Just to see the comparison in sizes because I've never made the smaller one yet, but it was really, really good. Yay! I hope this live hasn't been too boring for everybody. I know usually I have a ton of stuff to show, but I don't this time. I just wanted to talk about a few things, make sure everybody is happy and seeing what they want to see, and to talk about Alaska. Again, this is my favorite hoodie I bought. I bought hoodies in Juneau, Ketchikan, and Sitka. So yeah, I loved going to Alaska. Very nice people up in Alaska too. You love to see the small size Mercury. I don't have an order for a small size Mercury, but I'm pretty sure if I make one that it will sell. So I just have to think about the colors I want to make it in. Yes. Hi, Wanda. Yay. Oh, I know. Beans Peep VIP of the month winner. Again, I do not do the draws on YouTube anymore. There are some policies where I can't do a live giveaway draw for a cash prize on YouTube. So I do that off camera. I've already contacted the winner. So what the VIP is if you look at the membership side of the channel, you're going to see VIP of the month 1 and VIP of the month 2, and that just gets you an extra ticket in to become the VIP Beans Peep person of the month. And then I send you a $25 Canadian gift card. So it's about $20-ish American, $25 Canadian to the winner's choice of where I can get an e-gift certificate. It pretty much covers the one of the tiers memberships as a way of me giving back to you type thing. So Kim was the winner this time, and she chose her gift cards to be from Mormino. So I sent her $20 US gift card from Mormino, and I told her she had to share on the Facebook page what she buys. So congratulations, Kim, for being the Beans Peep VIP of the month for April. Yay! Anything else? Am I missing anything? Dawn, Rhonda, Diane? Am I missing anything? I don't think so. So again, for anybody that's a member of the Tuesday classes, we do not have class tonight. The Neo is a 3-class bag, and so I'm still working on tidying up my sewing room, and I got to get the Mr. Heckles crossbody or Mr. Heckles tutorial started today, so I have it done for Thursday. And the half of my room you don't see over there, it's a disaster right now. I am going to be sharing my studio with my son. Now, that side was just a junk collecting area of my room where I just stash everything. So I am organizing everything over there to create him his space. Now, Riley is my eldest. He's the one that's going to be going to nursing school. He's a healthcare assistant right now. He's just doing his upgrades before going back to nursing school. But his hobby, he plays, and I know some people will know about some of this and some won't. I don't understand it too much, but he plays Warhammer. Oh no, I got myself to do this. I made a thumbs down by the way I used my hands. So now let's do some hearts. YouTube is hilarious. There, I got hearts. When I say things or I do thumbs up or something, sometimes I get like thumbs downs just by my hand things. So I'm not going to show you the mess done. I already sent you a picture. Anyways, Riley, his favorite thing is Warhammer. That's what he does for fun to de-stress and everything like that, like I sew. And he builds these little teeny tiny little plastic things, glues them together and all that. And then he paints them. And I wish I had one to show you. Hey BJ, how are you? Love, love, love your aviatrix, my friend. Anyways, he paints them, he builds them and he paints them. And then these are for doing gaming, tabletop gaming type things. So there are people in the Warhammer community that don't like the building and the painting of their little armies that they do for this game. So they are commissioning Riley to do it. And he does airbrushing and everything. And it was living on my dining room table. He has to vent the airbrushing thing out a window. And so he's using the sliding door. And it had taken over my dining room. So I'm like, do you know what? I have the other side of my studio, which is just a place that is gathering stuff that I need to put away. So I'm working on cleaning up that side for him. He's actually kind of moved in already. And we created a little station over there for him with all of his paints and all that. Once it's all done, maybe I'll take a picture and I will share it. Oh, you love the pattern? Awesome, BJ. So glad you loved it. So it's actually been kind of nice because he's been working in there a little bit. And while I'm working, he's working and we're having really good mother-son time, which I love. So super proud of him. He is an artist in himself. And maybe one day I will get him to show you guys what he does. It's quite talented, the little things that he does. I don't know how he does it. I wouldn't have a steady enough hand. So yeah, so I'm on this side of the studio. He's on that side of the studio. You can see over here, I've moved my ironing station over here. It used to be over on the other side. So what's good about that now is that now I can take my camera to that ironing side when I want to video or in class show how to do like card slots or stuff that you're ironing on. Before I would just not do it because I'd have to go to the other side of the room. So those are changes that has happened in the studio. So yeah, the room is split in half and he's got that half, except for I still have most of that half because that's where I store my interfacings and everything. So he's got about half of that half. He's got a quarter of the room. So yeah, I was trying to talk him into being in here and he found out I was going live. So he went upstairs. All right. Before I go, are there any requests for tutorials you would like to see? Again, I like to do what you guys want to see. So if you have any tutorial requests, let me know now so I can write them down and I can get them on the list. Oh, so Wanda, you understand what I mean by miniatures and minis then. Yeah. He actually just bought himself a 3D printer too, so. All right, so yes, let's end this with your guys' requests of what you would like to see tutorial-wise. And go. Again, I can only do it from the list of designers that I have posted on my Facebook page. I think I have like over 75, maybe closer to 100, I'm not sure. But let me know, what would you like to see a tutorial of? And then I can add it to my list. My list is starting to get smaller. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 9 on the list so far. BJ, I unfortunately do not have permission to do Shambhala's tutorials anymore. I've had so many people asking for that one too, but I used to do her videos, but she has chosen to go with different YouTubers now. So unfortunately, I mean, yeah, I could reach out to her, but yeah, right now I am not doing Shambhala tutorials. I do have a few, but she is not on the list currently. Oh, thanks, Barbie. So Barbie says, I just came back on. So Brandy, you're beautiful. You're awesome. Don't let a few ruin anything. You do you. I know. I'm just super sensitive. You guys know me. I'm an open book, so. But I will make a note here. Maybe I can reach out to Sammy again to see if she's open to more YouTubers. But at one point in time, I was one of her. There's only a couple of us YouTubers, but Yeah, she ended up going a different direction about 3 years ago. I think she just wanted a different style for her tutorials. I'm not sure. So doesn't mean it won't happen. It just means she's not on the list. I can actually read my list. Let me look. I got lots of other designers I can do. Shambhala bags are awesome, by the way. Again, I do have some, so make sure you check those out. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to list them. You ready? Allison, I'm doing the Reporter by Can Do next week. I'm filming that. So yes, she did. Caroline did send that out to me, and I plan to release. I will give you guys the inside. Let me look at my calendar. I plan to release the Reporter tutorial on May 18th. So you will have that one. I actually have it all cut out already. So May 18th, you'll see that one. Okay, you ready? It's a long list. A Quaint Stitch, Bagstock, Belia Grace Designs, Blue Calla, Brittlicious Patterns. Again, thank you all of these designers for allowing me to do your tutorials. Catsiopea, Chris W. Designs, Country Cow Designs, Cutting Corners Sewing, Deja Designs, Emmeline Bags, Hills Handmade, Anality Designs, Icy Sew, Can Do Patterns, Car Threads, Kaya Papaya Designs, Kite Co Creates, Knotted Threads, Linux Studios, Lynn's Handmade, Mormino, Pin It Up Patterns, Purses by Holly, Sakartan, I can never say that right, Sakartan, Sally Tomato, Seems Legit, Sew and So Crafty, So Many Creations, So Motive Be, Sew Yours Patterns, Sonar Sewing Patterns, Sewing Patterns by Mrs. H, Sewing Arts, Sewn Idea Patterns, Sherry Lynn Studios, Sincerely Jen, Studio 77, Swoon, Teresa Lucio, Toby Stylix, Trixis Designs, Creations. Now, if any of you are designers out there, or if any designers are seeing this and you are not on that list and you would like to be, shoot me an email, because I'd love to have you on the list. Now, these are the lists that my membership side and the subscriber side draw the patterns that are voted in for tutorials on. That is usually what dictates what tutorials I am doing, at least 2 of the tutorials a month. So yes, reach out if you want to be on that list. I'm always growing my designer list, or if you were on the list but not on the list now, make sure you reach out to get back on the list. And yeah, that would be great. Allison will be there. That would be great, Wanda. Yeah, look into some different bag patterns. Yes, Dawn says this list is also on the Beans, Bags, and Handicrafts Facebook page. So if you look at the Facebook page, it's linked up in the featured section, and we're adding stuff in all the time. So it said the designer list changes depending on what the pattern designer is wanting. Sometimes they come off and sometimes they come back on. They just talk to me whether they want to be on the list or not. And then those are where I draw from. And all of these pattern designers are amazing because, well, I haven't done all of them for classes yet, but most will give a discount code if a class bag is voted in for class. So yes. So anybody that wants to be on that list that is a designer, let me know. I usually let the designers reach out to me. I never want to pressure a designer for me to do their tutorials. So please do reach out. Yeah. Oh, awesome, Dawn. BJ, Dawn sent you the list on Messenger. So yeah, I need to make my list again. I've gotten through my list pretty fast this year, and I'm just down to 9 more on the list of bags that you guys have requested. So I'd like to do again. The Rena handbag by Totally. It's a nice one. Okay, let me write that down. Rena by Toby Stylix. I will reach out to Toby. Okay. What else? Again, I try not to do bags. I mean, I try to, on my channel, I try to do bags that are different than what you are already seeing on YouTube. I mean, sometimes I will do the trending bags, of course, because they're requested, but I also like to try to find bags that are different, that have different constructions that you guys would like to see. So yeah, again, I will do the ones that are trending as well, but I'm always looking for that unique bag. Like you guys may have seen, let me grab it. The one I released last week. Let me get it. The new Sewing Arts one. Oh my gosh, I loved making this bag. This is the tutorial I released on May 1st on my birthday. What was this one called? Somebody help me out. Let me look. Oh my gosh. I'm terrible with names, and I should know this one because I just did it. The Kinsley by Sewing Arts. Yes, like the Aries bag. That is a hot trending bag right now, and I loved making it. I truly did. So this is an example of one that is a different design that I absolutely love making it. So when she asked me to do the launch tutorial of this one, I don't always do launches. It has to be, this one jumped the line for a bunch of them. Yeah, it's the Kinsley. But sometimes when I see a bag and a pattern, and I know you guys all do the same thing, you're like, oh my God, I gotta make that bag. And this was one of them. She sent me what some of the demos look like and asked if I would do the launch tutorial for it. And I was on it. Like, that is why Mr. Heckles isn't done yet. This one. Yes, Arnetta, I am doing the reporter bag. I'm actually got it all cut out, and it will be launching on the public side on the 18th of May. So you will see the reporter bag soon. But yes, I'm always looking for something that is different to do, where we learn new techniques, like this technique of this going around. It was so much fun to make. So much fun. So, but yes, I will make all bags. The Oriona bowler bag by Bagstock. Okay, I can do that one. Ori. Anna, thank you guys for helping me fill my list. Oriana by Bagstock. Perfect. Reporter, I already have it cut out, so that is coming within the next couple weeks. You guys will have that. What else do you want to see? Again, what you want to see is what's going to drive my channel. I want to post what you want to see. And that's why we do these lives, so you guys can help me come up with more bags to do. And I'm trying to get one a week out. So, and I'm trying to get a backlog of them as well, so I can have a week off here and there. I'm excited to do the reporter bag. I'm excited to do all bags. You guys know me. So yeah, the Kinsley bag. If you want a fun bag, definitely go and pick that one up. It just came out on the 1st. I said, it's not very often I do launches anymore because I just don't have time. So busy with custom orders and the classes and the list of bags that I've already promised designers that I would do. But sometimes a launch bag comes out and I just have to be part of that launch. And that was one of them. I really loved making that bag. And Banna is brilliant. Brilliant. What else do you guys want to see? Keep them coming. Keep them coming. The Crystal by Lynn's Handmade. Let me write that. I'm not even sure what that one is, but I will check it out. Again, this is how sometimes I get in my own little space and I don't always know all the bags that are coming out. The Emu by Seems Legit. Ooh, I haven't done a Tori pattern in a long time. Emu. Or is the emo bag or the Emu by Seems Legit? Keep them coming. You haven't done a Tori bag in a while. That could be fun. It can even be an older pattern that you want to see. Like, I was so happy when Pelican Tote was voted in. I'm like, I forgot about that bag. And it is such a great make. And it can be interpreted in so many different ways by fabric choices. So, sorry, getting my caffeine in here. I'm running about 45 seconds behind you guys, so if all of a sudden I'm quiet, it's because I'm waiting for it to catch up. Happy Handbag by Mrs. H. I can tell you guys, did you guys watch Emma's last live? Maybe it was the live before this last one. She has a bag coming out. It's to her membership side right now, but in July it'll be to her. I think she said it was July. The Macy, I gotta look what it was called. I will be doing a tutorial for her for it. Let me find my chat with her 1 second. Emma of Studio 77. I am so terrible with names. Of course, we were talking about spa stuff, so let me figure out where it is. Where is it? Where is it? Somebody help me if you know the name of her new bag. It's 2 words. Sandra from Sewing Room with Garner just released the blank space backpack. I bet she'll let you do that one. Oh, I'll reach out to Sandra. Sandra. Blank space. I saw that. It was her first pattern. Backpack. Again, she's down on the list, but I can ask her for sure. The Magnolia by Sally Tomato. Ooh, I've only done one Sally Tomato one before, but Jessie's great. Sally Tomato. Thanks, guys. This is what I really, really need. What is it called? Oh my gosh. Anyways, she's got a new one coming out once it's done with her membership side, and I'm going to be doing that for her. Did I write it down? Of course not. She sent me the pattern though, so I do have it. It's going to drive me crazy. I have to look. What's it called? Studio 77. No, it's not there. Gotta figure out what I did with it. Awesome. You have Sandra's new one all cut out. Cool. Actually, you know what? She might not have sent me the new one yet. The new pattern. There's 3 versions of it. That's all I remember. And it's called the something. I don't know. Go to Studio 77's Facebook page and watch her last live, and she talks about it. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. All right, so far suggestions are Rena by Toby Stylix, Oriana by Bagstock, Crystal by Lynn's Handmade, Emo by Seems Legit, Happy. Oh wait, I have the Happy Handbag by Mrs. H already. Arnetta, I have a tutorial for that one already. I did the launch for that for Mrs. H. So make sure you check the channel for the Happy Handbag. I do have a tutorial for that one already. To talk to Sandra about doing her pattern, and the Magnolia by Sally Tomato. Any other suggestions? Yeah, I forgot I did the Happy Handbag. I did it in a batik at that, if I recall. It's sold right away. Anything else you guys would like to see on the channel, even if it's mini tutorials, or like, you know how I have like the little mini tutorials of like how to do a zipper pocket and all that. Tell me what you would like to see. I have July coming up, which has me off of doing the live classes for a little while. Simply Classic. I don't think I have Simply Classic on my list, but let me write that down, because I can always reach out to the designer. Simply Classic LEB. Okay, so I have that on the list too, to reach out to Sammy of Shambhala and Simply Classic. Look, Kate, I make you guys help me do all my work. It's terrible, isn't it? But again, I just want to be able to show you guys what you want to see. Look, I spelled Alaska. It says, I'm back from Alaska. I'm going to have to fix that on the title. Ina bag by Studio 727. Ina. I'm not sure what that one is. I'll have to look at it. Studio 727. Cool. And again, if you are a designer and you would like to be on my designer list, please do reach out. Wanda, I have an idea of the bag patterns I'm going to do in July, but I'm not going to announce them until June. Mainly because I want to make sure I can get discount codes for them for you guys. I'm sure I can. These two designers are pretty good. Guaranteed that the July classes, I have orders for those so I can kill two birds with one stone. So those will be the pre-recorded classes for July, as that's my kind of sort of month off. Meaning it's just a month off from the classes, so I get a little bit. The Vicky May, thank you, Dawn. That's the Studio 77 bag that I will be doing a tutorial for this summer called the Vicky May. And I think I was doing style number 1. I'm not sure what the Ali B pattern is. I'll have to check it out. Oh, yeah, no, it's not the Ina bag that I'm doing. It's the Vicky May. Her Vicky May is for her her membership side on Patreon, I think she's on. She always launches those patterns there first, and then she launches them after a certain amount of time to the public side. And when that public launch is done, I'm doing a tutorial for Vicky May for her. That's right. She hasn't sent me that pattern yet because it's still part of her membership side. So I will have that sent to me so I can do the tutorial for her. It's a cute bag. It looks like it has some fun techniques to learn because she kind of gave a sneak peek of what they look like in her video. So that's one of those bags where I get intrigued to do because it's something different and it's something new to learn. I always love learning new things. The LEB is a bucket bag? Oh, bucket bags. I'm not very good at bucket bags. I should practice bucket bags more. I epically failed doing the Bonnie bucket bag. Of course, that Bonnie bucket bag is fun to say, Bonnie bucket bag. That was back when I first started bag making, so I should probably give it another go. That's right, Cynthia, the Vicky May. Yeah. All right. Any others, questions, comments, concerns before we go? What's that link for, Dawn? Is that to the Happy Handbag or is that to Studio 77? Thank you, Dawn, for posting links. I appreciate you so much. I don't believe it's already 20 after 1. Holy moly. Time flies when you're having fun. Again, anybody watching this after the fact, please do send me where you are from so I can make sure I put it off. The cylinder arm makes bucket bags easier. Oh, that's very true, BJ. I mean, I do have my cylinder arm. I didn't have it back in the day. The last time I tried the bucket bag was when I just had my Juki 2010Q, and I used to struggle sewing bags on that. Mainly, again, it's by material choice. Most bags are domestic machine friendly, but I wanted to be doing thicker vinyls and thicker interfacings, which just were not friendly, which is why I got my industrials. So, okay, so that link there is for the Vicky May introduction. Check it out. I'm excited to do that one. So that'll be coming in the summertime when I do that one for her. It's on the list. It's on the schedule already. I have not seen the pattern yet. That's why I couldn't find it. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. The Redwood Tote by Noodlehead. I don't think I have Noodlehead on my list of designers. Let me write that down. Noodlehead. Do you know the designer name for Noodlehead? So I can reach out to her. Redwood Tote. the bubble bag. The company's called Pattern Pile. I don't have them on the list, but let me add them here. Pattern Pile. I have seen the bubble bag. There's quite a few videos for the bubble bag right now. Pattern Pile, but I don't have her on the list. She's a hack for the alley bee with grommets, which is what I... Without grommets. Ooh, grommets are my kryptonite. I am no good at grommets. Probably because I do them by hand. I don't have the dies to do the grommets. You'd rather see the Vicky May? Okay, I can keep the Ina pattern on there as well. I do have coming up, what do I have? I'll tell you guys what I have. I gotta look at my thing. I have the Georgia bag by Deja Designs. I gotta look at my list of things here. What's this one? Sorry, I'm out of view here. Oh, that's a Mercury bag. Yeah, I'm planning on doing the Georgia by Deja Designs. I've been planning on doing that one. It keeps getting put on the sidelines. There's a couple from Kitco Creates I want to do. I want to tackle a few more Swoon ones. Because Swoon is classic. Sarah Miriam. Okay, thank you. Sarah Miriam. Jill at Kitco did a tutorial on it. Yeah, I'll reach out to her. This is good because you guys are giving me some designers that I have never really looked at their bags before. So I kind of get into my own little bubble and I don't look past those designers that I have on my list. So this lets me see some other ones. And if there's something there that definitely sparks some inspiration to me, I will reach out to those designers as well. Always good to build the list, right? All right, so we've been in here for like an hour and a half already, so I think we're going to call it. Again, sorry I didn't have any mail opening to do. Just want to come in and touch base and do my check-in, show you the map of bag making friends, which is amazing. Again, make sure you put where you're from down below in the comments so we can keep building on this map. And yeah. Noodlehead is anagram. Okay, let me, taking notes. Anagram. Cool. Her patterns are great. I'll definitely check them out. Perfect. Thank you so much, everyone, for helping me rebuild my list to do potential to do tutorials for the next 6 months. I appreciate all of you. Again, I get into a funk when I don't know what to make. I don't know what to make. So having a list to work from always helps me out greatly. You can always send me an email of requests and everything like that too. So I want to make this channel what you want to see. And again, I try not to always do stuff that is trending. I want to be able to give you guys content that is different than what's out there. But again, I will do stuff that is trending as well, because I mean, sometimes you just have to, because they're amazing, like the Aries bag and like the Rosie bag. And so yeah. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna go and have some lunch. I'm gonna get started on that Heckles bag. If anybody ever has any questions about anything, please do email me or get me on Facebook through the Facebook page. And I love you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will catch you guys next time.